I would say to not run your business in fear. So, probably fear of failing was massive, and you think if you're not growing, you're failing something. It's not really right. The other biggest lesson would be to really, and you guys preach this as well, but optimize before you maximize. Really make sure that what you're doing is efficient as possible before you want to scale that. And really, the other one was just being able to read the landscape. Like in the construction industry, there's lots of highs and lows, and making sure that you understand how they can impact your business, so that a decision you make now could impact you, in 12 months' time. And where's the market going to be in that time? Really understand that. That'd probably be the biggest key takeaways. But I reckon the fear one's a massive one, because when you go out to be someone that's passionate and wants to grow a business, you really want it. So at the same time, you don't want to fail, but you have to kind of let that go to be able to succeed. You have to follow what's working and really take an analytical approach.
Yeah. To me, business is one big game of chess. You've got to know your next 5 moves.
Yeah.
It's critical. It's like you're saying, in construction too, there are highs and lows. It doesn't matter how well we prepare. The industry will always be that way. So in terms of knowing your numbers, profitability, cash reserves, team efficiency, labor productivity, all this stuff matters. And you need to be on top of it before you even think about growing. And one of the biggest realizations for me early on when I started getting into business coaching was working with a $20 million contractor that was making less profit than someone turning $500,000. Like when I saw that, I couldn't comprehend it. It just shatters. It doesn't make sense. And then, I'm an accountant by trade. You dive into all the numbers. You obviously understand why that's the case. But for me, what didn't make sense was, how did the owners justify this much revenue for such little reward, that much risk for no payoff? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I think, that whole optimize before you maximize. Otherwise, you just amplify your problems. Financial, team, marketing, so everything just gets amplified to a larger scale. And that's what I think leads to burnout faster. That pursuit of chasing growth. For me personally too, you almost have to check yourself, drop your ego a little bit and realize, hey, this growth that I'm pursuing in this volume, is it for me or is it for the status? Because if it's for me, I need to be focusing on profit rather than volume, because that's what makes more sense. If I'm chasing status, go grow some big fancy business that everyone's going to look at and be amazed by, but it's not going to be a long-term strategy that's going to pay off very well.